Despite growing up in the spotlight, Kate and Oliver Hudson had a pretty normal childhood, thanks to their famous parents, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. While the beloved siblings made an appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, the two gushed over their amazing parents and revealed what their childhood was really like.
We have amazing
Incredible.
parents.
Yeah, incredible. Look, the impression is, of course, we are from famous parents.
That is the fact.
That is a fact.
That is the fact.
It's not an impression,
Not
it
an
is a
illusion,
fact.
yes.
But within the four walls, it was a very normal family. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I think because they came from where they came from, which was nothing, they understood that. And
Kate echoed what her brother said, noting that Goldie and Kurt, who have been together for nearly 40 years, share the same values.
They both had kids from other parents, and I mean from our parents. And then we became this melting pot of a family. And I think that it was so important that, and they knew that they had the same shared value of family being number one, that it became like their real, I mean, other than obviously balancing their own careers and stuff, but it became their life purpose was like, we will have the best family.
And like any normal family, there is always a golden child, which Kate told host Stephen that Oliver was definitely it. But now the tables have turned, and Oliver shared that no one even knows that he's Kate's older brother due to all of her success.
everyone thinks that I am younger because she's more successful, you know?
Oh.
So they look at her and they say, oh my God, she's done these amazing things. And they look at me and they think that I'm the younger one because I'm just a little weird.
But it's really no surprise Kate and Oliver gushed over their amazing parents. Just last year, Oliver told Access Hollywood what he learned from Goldie and Kurt's long-lasting relationship.
For you, what is, I don't want to say the best piece of advice because that seems so like trash question, but like what's been like the thing that you've always taken from their relationship? Like if I could get that.
Communication, man. I know it sounds very trite and it's what everyone sort of says and it's cliche, but you know, you just have to, when you're feeling something, you can't let it build up. There's resentment that can happen. You just got to say it. You got to be open and say, this is what I'm feeling. The other thing too is just a stick-to-itiveness. I think in relationships in general, we're too quick to sort of leave. Something bad happens, I'm out. That's not the way that life works. And this is my opinion. If you're in love, if you think that there's something worth fighting for, or you know, you have a deep connection with someone, you got to work on it. You have to work on it. And these roadblocks might come up, these obstacles might come up, and I think we're too quick to just bail because it's much easier than do the work. Right. In order to have a relationship for 40 years, there's no smooth sailing all the time. Hopefully, you know, a nice wind at your back, but for the most part, you know, you're working at it. You got to work at it. I mean, I've been with my wife for 20 years. It's amazing, but you got to work. That's just part of the deal. Don't just throw it away when it gets hard. That's kind of what, you know, how I do it. That's how I've witnessed. That's what I've witnessed.